Hey, how's it going, everybody? Newcastle Ninja here, and what I have for you today is a real steel Huginn. And this is actually the White Mountain Knives exclusive version in the linen brown micarta. Now, this here is my own little deal where I like to put this grip tape on knives. It doesn't necessarily need it, but it's just a little something extra I'd like to do. But aside from that, it has a really nice beautiful satin VG10 steel blade. And I like VG10 because it's really nice for corrosion resistance. You can use it for, like, say, cutting up food or whatever, which I sometimes have to do. And yeah, overall, we are looking at a pretty decent sized knife. It is 8.25 inches overall, closed is 4.63 inches. The blade is 3.63 inches, and the thickness on there is actually only 0.11 inches, so like 3 millimeters, I believe. The handle is only well, it's actually less than a half inch. It's 0.48 inches wide, and this here is only 3.5 ounces. So that's pretty decent for such a full-size knife. And it has what they call their slide lock, which is basically the, well, arc lock or whatever you want to call it, like Benchmade had. But it's pretty nice, and you can use just one finger for it. Action is on ceramic ball bearings, and it's very smooth. And what I like to do is just give it a good little whack out, like a whipping motion to get it back down, because it's not really necessarily so drop shutty. And maybe it see, it's if you hold down that tension on there, yeah, it will eventually fall down. And maybe if I were to loosen it up, maybe that would be the case. But I'm keeping it as is. I do like how they have this path here on both sides to get ahead and just get your thumb access to these really nice thumb studs. So it flies right out. It's a beautiful, very thin grind on there. And it's this one here is designed by Ukrainian knife designer Ivan Braginets. And he has got some really great stuff out there. I like the Rocat that he has and some other knives. This one here, it's got a neutral grip, so it's really nice to hold on to, especially if you have a bigger hand. So you got enough real estate there to hold on to it. And yeah, I really like the action. It's a nice fidgeting knife. And this does only come at $55.20. $55.20 on White Mountain Knives for this exclusive version. And considering the other versions are much more expensive, which was kind of the deterrent for me to actually want to get this at first. You have their, let's see, they have a green micarta version that goes for $129. You have some G10 versions like black blade, black handle, red G10. You have green G10, also with the black blades, and those go for about $95.20. And you have the red G10 or the white G10 with the black blades, and that goes for $119. I don't get it, but I am very glad that White Mountain Knives at least has this version available to do it like so for only $55.20. And as you can see, if you use my discount code, you get 10% off of that at whitemountainKnives.com. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this one, and it is a slicer. I mean, that is no joke. It is so thin and slicey. Really nothing to it. And for that little trick there for the grip tape, this is what I use. And if you want to do such a thing, I'd recommend that you get on the opposite side of the tape, trace out what you want to get up to and cut out. And then this just peels out. It's a nice ladder tape here that you can get even from, like, I don't know, like Home Depot, Amazon, whatever. So that's just a suggestion. You don't really need it with this one, and I wasn't going to take it off because I just really like that extra grip. I do it a lot in my knives, so thought I'd show you that. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's got such a thin edge to it that is, yeah, you can get some of that done there, and like so, it's a keeper. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Get me a little bit of snack time here. And yeah, that's a nice one. So there you go. I'll let you get one last look at this one here. And I just love that blade. And I don't have no problem with VG10. I kind of like it. And usually you'd only see something like that on something like an Micarta or Spyderco. But it works for this one here. And it's a nice knife. So I hope you liked the review. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.